Presented by our buddies at Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, and we had a really good one for the girls game. Unfortunately for Model, it resulted in an overtime loss. 59-49 was the final score. Model trailed all the way until 2 minutes and 14 seconds left of the fourth quarter, when they finally took the lead for the first time in the ball game to go up 41-39. At the end of the regulation, it was 43 apiece, and then eventually Murray County got to the free throw line a ton in the overtime period, knocked down a bunch of free throws, and would eventually win the game by 10 points, 59-49. But that does not take away what a great battle it was by Sally Eccles' Model Lady Blue Devils, and just what a great effort it was for them tonight. You hated to see them come out on the losing end after everything they poured into that game, no doubt about it. But nonetheless, we move forth here to boys action. It's going to be the Model Blue Devils and the Murray County Indians. Of course, head coach, longtime head coach of the Model Blue Devils, Jacob Travis, head coach of Murray County Indians, Glegg Linder. Both teams there having a good season so far. Model is off to a 6-game winning streak. Their season record at 12-3, 5-1 in Region 7 AA play. Meanwhile, riding a 2-win streak coming into the game is Murray County. Their overall record this season not looking too great, but they've done a great job in league play in 7 AA. They're 7-9 overall, but they're 5-1 in region play, so 5 of those 7 wins have came when it counts. So that tells me they've had a pretty tough non-region schedule throughout the course of the season. And one of those wins was over Model back on the 9th of December, a 52-49 game. So I would imagine that there is a little bit of revenge that the Model Blue Devils are looking for here in this basketball game here tonight. And most importantly, would love to see a region victory here. Right now, Model sitting at number 2 in 7 AA. Meanwhile, Murray County is at number 1 with that 5-1 record. Their loss is to Harrelson, but they beat Model and also North Murray. So the way things shake out right now, I believe that gives Murray County the number 1 spot, despite the fact that you have those few teams with 1 loss in region play. Well, we've got about 4.5 minutes until we start our boys game. So what we're going to do now is take another 3-minute timeout here on WLAQ and catch our breath after that overtime thriller that we just experienced. Everybody spent a lot of energy on that game, but we got to get it back because we got a big one coming up here tonight. So a 3-minute timeout down the line, then we'll get you ready here for Model Blue Devils and Murray County Indians boys basketball coming up on WLAQ and the live video stream. We're back in 3 minutes.
Affordable bachelor's degree in Northwest Georgia is right here at Georgia Highlands College. High quality and career focused. That's what you can expect at GHC. Apply today at highlands.edu.
Well, folks, we're back out on the Model High School campus here inside Woodard Gymnasium, where we had a really exciting overtime thriller of a girls' game. Unfortunately for the Model fans out there, resulted in a 59-49 overtime loss for the Lady Blue Devils. Their season record moves to 9-7, 4-3 in Region 7 AA play. Meanwhile, Murray County improves to 13-4 and 7-0, remaining perfect in region play. But now we turn our attention to boys action. The Model Blue Devils coming in riding a 6-game win streak. They are 12-3 on the season, 5-1 in Region 7 AA play. Will host the Murray County Indians, who come in 7-9, a losing record, but a 5-1 region record. And these two teams have faced once before this season. That was back in December on the 9th, when Murray County would win this at their place 52-49. So Model really want to come out with a win in this game, no doubt about it. We'll give you the starting lineups and we'll get you rolling here. Murray County Indians come in with their head coach Greg Linder. And we're going to start with 0, Braxton Vineyard. He is a junior, 6'2". Then number 3, Waylon Stanley. He is a senior, 5'10". Number 5, Landon Bennett, a senior, 6 foot tall. Number 15, Parker Hawkins, a junior, 6'1". And then number 20, Avery Jones, a 5'8 junior, and that rounds out the starting lineup here for Murray County. Then for the Model Blue Devils playing at home tonight, head coach is Jacob Travis. Number 10, Jaden Hames, the 5'11 junior, is in the starting lineup tonight here for your Model Blue Devils. Been doing a fine job for his team throughout the season. Then starting at guard, number 11, 5'9 sophomore, Stevie Dallas. Also in the starting lineup here for the Model Blue Devils today, sophomore guard Noah Travis. Then number 25, a 6'5 senior, Jaquinnis Hurd. And rounding out the starting 5 here for the Blue Devils for our nightcap is going to be number 33, a 6'9 junior, and Jeremiah Hurd. So, folks, it is just about go time here for game number 2 and the final game of the night here at the home of the Blue Devils, Woodard Gymnasium. And we're just about ready to roll. In the circle for Murray County, it looks like it's going to be Parker Hawkins, the 6'1 junior, who's going to tip off the game against Jaquinnis Hurd. Jaquinnis has got him by about 4 or 5 inches. So we'll see what the result's going to be of the tip-off of this ball game. But we're just about ready to go inside Woodard Gymnasium. And the official signals we're ready. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the ball game. The tip-off is going to go to the Blue Devils. Hames has got it, pulls it down, and gives it off to Noah Travis. We're underway. Stevie Dallas with it. Now back on to Jaquinnis Hurd. He dribbles off to the right side, fires it over to the right wing corner to Noah Travis. Now over to Stevie Dallas. Inside they go to Jaquinnis, and he is going to be fouled on his way up. So we're going to see Jaquinnis at the free throw line here in the first possession of the basketball game. Foul's going to be on Parker Hawkins. And again, Jaquinnis Hurd going to the free throw line 17 seconds into the ball game and has an opportunity to give Model the first points of the basketball game. First shot's on the way. That's high off the back of the rim. He'll get ready for his second. Not quite zeroed in there on that first one. Jaquinnis will get ready for shot number 2. Dribbles a couple times. This one's on the way and through. Didn't take long to get zeroed in. It's 1-0. Model is up to start the ball game with the first bucket. Murray County goes the other way with it. Dribbling with it is Stanley. Stanley kicks it back up top. They leave it off the left wing side. They'll dribble up towards the top of the key. Driving in. He tries to lay it up. Jaquinnis Hurd blocks number 3, Waylon Stanley. And now the Blue Devils will bring it back the other way. Noah Travis fires it left wing side to Hames. Now back up top to Jaquinnis Hurd. They fling it across to the right wing side to Travis. Backing his way in now with the ball is going to be Hurd. They kick it out to Hames for 3. Left that one short. Caught a little bit of the net, but I don't think it touched the rim. On the other end goes Murray County. In and out on the other side. The board's there for Jaquinnis. Stevie Dallas is going to bring it across the center court stripe for the Blue Devils, who lead it 1-0. We've played 1 minute and 4 seconds of this one. Stevie Dallas trying to work around a high screen set by Jeremiah Hurd. They fire it to the left wing side, and Hames down the left wing is going to lob it underneath to Jaquinnis Hurd. Splits 2 defenders off the glass and through, making it look like easy money. 3-0. Model on top, nearly stole it away on the other side. stays with Murray County, a little runner, and that one's off the back of the rim. Jeremias is there for the board for Model, and Model's going to work it back the other end of the floor. Stevie Dallas has got it. He'll dribble off to the right wing side. Model with the ball and a 3-0 lead. Noah Travis now with the ball. Gives it off to Stevie. Stevie gets it underneath to Jaquinnis, who kicks it out to Noah Travis. Now he'll send it back up top to Stevie. Stevie Dallas on to Noah Travis. Thought about the three. Bounces it into Jaquinnis Hurd, who fires it about to Dallas. A kick-out three. That's going to be missed. Rebound's going to go to Murray County, and Vineyard's going to bring it up the other end of the floor. Shot is going to be blocked by Jeremias Hurd. Is going up was Parker Hawkins. I believe it was all ball. It was, so Hawkins is going to send it in motion on offense. Fires it into Stanley. Stanley battles between two defenders. Somehow got it to the rim between Stevie Dallas and Jeremias Hurd, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's coming back to the Blue Devils. Jaquinnis Hurd surveys the floor. Going to be a little bit of pressure here from the Indians. Stevie Dallas tries to get it to Noah Travis. Pass is picked off. The layup is going to be missed. Noah Travis hits the deck as he's trying to get the rebound. Foul's going to be on number 15, Parker Hawkins of the Murray County Indians, and we get ready for Jaquinnis Hurd to send it in motion on offense here for the Model Blue Devils. Jaquinnis Hurd surveys the floor. Pressure here from Murray County. They get it into Noah Travis. Dribbles baseline, fires it around to Stevie Dallas. Now back to Noah. Noah's going to send it inside to Jaquinnis Hurd. Kicks it out. Jaden Hames for three. That one's off the mark. Here's the putback from Jeremias Hurd. It's through. So Jeremias Hurd is able to knock home a shot. Now Murray County goes back the other way with it. They kick it up to the top of the key, into the paint. Nearly a blocked shot. Thought they might call a foul there. Jaden Hames has got the ball for Model on the other end. Gets it to the rim. Gets fouled. Missed the shot, but it looks like we're going to see free throws here from Jaden Hames early in the contest. So Hames at the charity stripe, shooting two. 5:09 remains here in the opening quarter of the game, and Models open up the game with a 5-0 run. Shots on the way, and that one's off the back of the rim. So Hames gets ready for his second free throw. Hames at the stripe. He's wearing gold shoes. I like those. That's going to rattle through. Makes his second. So the score moves to 6-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. Indians on the other end of the floor. They're going to kick it out to the right wing side. An open three-point look is going to be missed. Jaquinnis Hurd pulls down the rebound. Noah Travis on to Jaden Hames. Fires underneath to Jeremias Hurd, who was cutting to the basket, went for the jam, got rejected by the rim, and now Murray County comes back the other way with it. Indians with the ball. They slipped. Thought there was a possible traveling could have been called there. There's a three-point shot blocked by Jeremias Hurd. Bounces it to Stevie Dallas. Back to Hurd. Off the backboard and through the hoop. Jeremias Hurd, and it's an 8-0 run for Model. And Coach Linder calls a timeout for Murray County. Let's do the same. 4:30 left to go in the first quarter. Model up 8-0. We're back in 30 seconds. All right, Murray brings it up the floor. Models open the game with an 8-0 run. 4:23 left to go in the opening quarter. Does Murray get their first bucket? Yes, they do. That was number 10, Judah Woodall. And the run stops at 8-0, so it's an 8-2 ball game as Model will send it in with a little bit of pressure, get it across to Joey Samples, who's in off the bench for the Blue Devils. Jaquinnis Hurd dribbles baseline, kicks it out to Hames for three, and he strings that one. Nothing but net for Jaden Hames. It's 11-2, 9-point lead for the Blue Devils. Indians on the other end of the floor with it. Landon Bennett's got it. He's in between the circles, setting up the half-court offense as subs get ready to check into the game here for Model, trying to keep fresh legs out on the floor. They will pounce it baseline, kick it out to the right wing side. Now they dribble back towards the baseline, shot off the glass and through for Braxton Vineyard. 11-4 your score, 7-point lead here for Model. 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Noah Travis sends it back to Stevie Dallas on the near side. Now to Jaden Hames. Three-point shot gets blocked. Credit where credit's due. They send it back out to Jakinis. Long-range three. That's high off the back of the rim. Jaden Hames gets the rebound and then hits the deck. And it looks like a foul's going to be charged against Murray County. They protest the call. It was Braxton Vineyard. So we get ready for Model to inbound the basketball. Leading at 11-4, 7-point lead for the Blue Devils. Stevie Dallas surveys the floor. Looks to feed it in. So Dallas is going to lob it in to Chase Allen, who's in off the bench for the Blue Devils. Backs off a defender and scores. Chase Allen. 13-4. 3:04 remains here in the first period of the ball game. Murray County with the basketball, trailing by 9. Just under 3 minutes now to play here in the first quarter. Murray will work it up to the top of the key, and Stanley, he'll lob it underneath. They'll challenge Joey Samples. He kind of just bounced off of him. Braxton Vineyard did. Leaves it on for Bennett. They'll fire it inside. He'll try to back in the defender, puts it up and scores over him. That was Vineyard. 13-6, Model on top. 2:30 left to go here in the first quarter. They send it down to Joey Samples on the right wing, flings it across to Jaden Hames, fakes off the defender, puts it up, misses the shot. Rebound's going to go to the Indians, and Stanley coming down with it. Ball's poked loose, but it's going to stay with Murray County. They go towards the top of the key, dribbles behind the back, a little floater is going to be missed, and it's also going to be an offensive foul, so it was coming back to the Blue Devils either way. Going to be on Avery Jones. Model doing a good job drawing the charge. Noah Travis checks back into the game. So let's give you a floor check here on Model. We've had a lot of movement in terms of our lineup. We've got Jeremiah and Jakinis Hurd, Riley Chapman in the game, Noah Travis, and Chase Allen's in there. Travis has got it, gives it off to Chapman. Chapman's going to send it right back to Travis. They try to get it across center court with some pressure here from Murray County. Chapman's got it. He needs some help. He finds Jeremiah Hurd, who flings it across to Travis. Now on to Jakinis on the right wing side. Here's Chase Allen underneath and scores. Chase Allen with his second bucket of the game. It's 15-6 in favor of Model, back to a 9-point lead. Murray County nearly has the ball poke free, but it stays with the Indians. The Indians have got the ball. They'll back their way into the paint, leave it off to the right wing side. Now they kick it out to the right wing. They drive towards the baseline, and he steps on the baseline. So that's going to be a turnover for Murray County, and Model's going to get the ball back, leading at 15-6 with 1:27 left in the first quarter. Chase Allen set to inbound the ball here for Model. He'll send it into Riley Chapman. Chapman double teams, so he gives it off to Noah Travis. On to Chase Allen, turns, collides with a player from Murray County, tries to send it to Jakinis Hurd, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Blue Devils, though. Ball deflected out of bounds by Murray County. Jakinis sends it into Noah Travis. Dribbles around center court stripe. They'll feed it into Jeremiah. Turns, shoots, misses. Put back from Allen's going to be missed. The rebound's going to go to Murray County this time. Coming down with it's going to be Judah Woodall. Murray County tries to send it underneath to Brendan Harrison. The pass sails out of bounds. It's coming back to the Blue Devils with 1:04 left to go in the first quarter, and Model leading it by a score of 15-6. Noah Travis, Riley Chapman now on the ball. He'll pick up. Ball is kicked out of bounds by Murray County. So Model gets set to inbound the ball, and we'll bring it up the court. Pressure here from Murray County Indians. Chase Allen surveys the floor, gets it into Noah Travis. Travis is going to be trapped in the corner, so he sends it to Riley Chapman, who dribbles to the far side. Still can't get it across court. He bounces it to Noah, running out of time. They do so just in time. They get it to Jakinis Hurd. Now on to Chapman. Chapman nearly has it poked free by a Murray County defender. They send it down low to Jeremiah. Loses the handle. Ball's back with the Murray County Indians. They drive, and he palmed it. So that's going to be a turnover for Murray County, and the Blue Devils will bring it back the other way. 35.1 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. Model leads at 15-6. Model working it from right to left on your radio dial. They're wearing their white home uniforms with blue letters and numbers with black trim. Meanwhile, Murray County visiting here tonight's got their green uniforms with white letters and numbers, and thank goodness the numbers aren't the same as they were on the girls' uniforms. I can actually read these. More of a classic look to these uniforms that the boys are wearing tonight, and this broadcaster is so thankful. I wish I knew who was responsible for that. I'd send him a thank you card. 17.4 seconds on the clock as Murray County gets ready to inbound the ball in between the scorer's table and their bench. Bringing it across is Stainton. Murray County with the ball at the top of the key with 10 seconds left and the shot clock off here in the first quarter. Indians with the ball, trying to get some movement going. They go towards the paint. Ball's going to be knocked down by Jeremiah Hurd. Long shot from beyond center court, missed by Jakenis Hurd. And that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, Model leads this one by a score of 15-6 over Murray. We are back in 1 minute. All right, Model leads this as we enter the second quarter. 15-6 is your score. As Murray will open up with possession of the ball, they're going to feed it into Stainton, the junior who's in off the bench here for them to start the second quarter. They work it around the left side. Now back up top to Stainton. He'll back up in between the circles and reset the offense here for Murray County. Now they'll bounce it off to the left wing side. A fake. They kick it back up to Stainton. He'll start to make a move, feeds it off to Myers. Myers at the top of the key, getting a little bit of a weave going, it looked like there for a second. And a traveling is going to be called against Bennett as he kind of slid his pivot foot in front of the officials. So Model set to inbound the ball. Going to be some pressure here from Murray County. They get it into Noah Travis. Now on to Stevie Dallas. Stevie will pick it up, sends it back to Travis. He's across center court with it now. No look pass to Hames underneath the Jeremiah's. This time the rim didn't get in the way. The jam from Jeremiah Hurd sends the crowd into a frenzy. Three-pointer on the other side by Landon Bennett is right through. 17-9 your score. An 8-point lead here for the Blue Devils with 7:08 left to go here in the second quarter. The Blue Devils get ready to set things in motion on offense on their side of the floor. They're going to toss it into Stevie Dallas. Dallas around center court with it, gives it off to Jakenis Hurd inside of Jeremiah. He fires it back out to a cutting Jaden Hames. Back to Jeremiah, who makes the basket and has got an opportunity for a three-point play. So Jeremiah going to the free throw line. And a foul was on number 5, Landon Bennett. So Jeremiah Hurd at the free throw line again with a three-point opportunity coming up. One shot. 6:56 left here in the second quarter. Glad you're with us for Hoops on WLAQ, presented by Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales. That was kind of a wild shot, but it rattles through and he converts the three-point play. Model out to an 11-point lead. 20-9, we're at the 6:50 mark of the second quarter. Murray County with the ball. There's a shot from the baseline, in and out. Rebound's going to be taken by Jeremiah. On to Jakinis. He's going to bring it up the floor now to Stevie Dallas. Dallas will fire it to the right wing side. Now back up to Dallas. He'll back up and reset the offense here for the Blue Devils. Works around a high screen. Set by Jeremiah Hurd. Back to Jakinis. On to Stevie. Dallas will give it over to Noah Travis on the left wing side. Floats it over to the right wing. Cross court pass to Hames, who put up a three. Went in and out. Here's Dallas, who flings it inside to Jakinis Hurd off the glass and through. And Jakinis is going to have a 3-point opportunity here. So there's 6:14 left to go here in the second quarter, and Model is out to a 22-9 lead. So a 13 lead here for the Blue Devils here early in the second quarter. So Jakinis Hurd, if he can make this free throw, he'll convert the 3-point play. And we'll see what happens. He gets ready to take the ball from the official. Official bounces it to him. Dribbles a couple of times, shots on the way, and that one is through. So he does convert on the 3-point play. It's 23-9, Model on top. 6:12 left to go, second quarter. Across the timeline goes Murray County. And that's going to be a foul. Trying to catch who the foul was on. Braxton Vineyard picked up the foul, and a timeout's going to be called on the floor, so we'll do one as well. 6:08 left to go in the second quarter. Model 23, Murray 9. We're back in 30 seconds. Stevie Dallas to bring it up the floor here for the Blue Devils. He's going to send it to Jakinis Hurd now onto the right wing side of Travis. Back around to Dallas, up top to Jakinis. Stevie Dallas with the ball, and they feed it to the left wing side to Hames. Back up top where Dallas is standing with the ball now. High screen set there by Jeremiah Hurd. Coming back up top for Jakinis Hurd. Out to the left wing side, dribbling baseline. The little runner for Jaden Hames is through. 6 points for him in the game, and Models out to a 25-9 lead with 5:35 left to go in the second quarter. Murray County with the basketball. They're going to feed it off to around the free throw line. They kick it back out around the perimeter. Now left wing side. No look there. Ball's poked loose. But there must have been a little bit of contact there by the Blue Devils. So the ball's going to... They're going to get Stevie Dallas with that one, so it's going to stay with Murray County on their end of the floor, so they'll get ready to set things in motion here from the baseline. Off the inbound pass, player gets tripped up, slides on the floor. That's a travel, so it's coming back to the Blue Devils. Jakinis Hurd is going to bounce it into Stevie Dallas. Dallas will bring it up the floor for the Blue Devils. He's going to lob it across to Jakinis. He'll cross the center court stripe with the ball in his hands. Now a half-court trap here from Murray County. They get it off to Hames on left wing side, deep into the corner of the left wing side. Kicks it back out. There's Stevie Dallas knocking down a three. Stevie Dallas with a big-time shot. Models out to a 28-9 lead. In charge of this game here in the early part of the game. Murray County's got the basketball. They're going to hand it off. Ball knocked loose. Stays with Murray County. They go into the paint. Bounce pass underneath. Shot off the glass. And through for Vineyard. And he's going to the stripe after the contact, so he's got a three-point play opportunity. Scores 28-11 in favor of Model, a 17-point lead. This would cut it to 16 if Vineyard can convert the three-point play from the stripe. Ball's on the way. That one's off the back of the iron. Rebound and putback, though, is going to go for Stanley. His first bucket of the game. It's 28-13, 15-point ball game. Noah Travis to Stevie Dallas. He's trapped. They give it off to Jakinis Hurd. Fires it down to Hames. Ball's going to be poked out of bounds, or deflected rather, out of bounds by the Indians. So it's going to stay with the Blue Devils. They get ready to inbound the ball on their side of the floor. Stevie Dallas sent it in motion, gets it out to Jaden Hames. Three-point look. That's off the front of the rim. Ball's loose. It comes back to the Blue Devils. That's going to be an offensive foul, no doubt about it, on Jaquinnis Hurd. He kind of nodded his head. He knew that was on him. 4:18 left to go here in the second quarter. Model up 28-13. Bringing it up the floor are the Indians, working it from left to right. With it is Parker Hawkins, who dribbles at the top of the key. Now dribbles towards the baseline, tries to bounce it underneath the Vineyard. The ball bounces out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Folks in green. So it's coming back to Model Blue Devils. Going to have some subs into the game before the inbound pass. So right now on the floor for the Blue Devils, you got Chase Allen inbounding the ball to Stevie Dallas. He's trapped in the corner. The ball was nearly stolen away, but it was knocked out of bounds by Murray County. So you got Chase Allen, Stevie Dallas, Noah Travis, Jaden Hames, and Jeremiah Hurd. Allen surveys the floor, full court press. They get it to Noah Travis. He gets ready to work it back to Stevie Dallas here on the near side, looking for somebody to pass it to, nearly trapped. Ball's poked loose. They steal it away. The trap works. Shot is going to be blocked by Chase Allen. It goes out of bounds, so it's staying with Murray County, but he prevented an easy bucket. Hawkins surveys the floor here for Murray County, looking to toss it in. Kicks it out. There's a three-point shot off the inbound pass. Missed. Rebound's going to be taken by the Blue Devils. They'll bring it back the other way. Stevie Dallas has got it. Half-court trap here from Murray County. Model's able to work around it. Dribbling baseline with the runner is going to be Jaden Hames. Misses the shot, and he is going to be charged with an offensive foul. So they're going to get Hames, and it's coming back to Murray County. But not before some substitution activity takes place. Checking in the game, Judah Woodall. Woodall will inbound the ball and bring it up the floor here from Murray County. Is going to be Avery Jones. Jones sitting in the signals to the offense of Murray County. He's going to bounce it up top to Bennett. Bennett's going to send it to the left wing side. Now they go to the free throw line. Shot is up. That one's going to bounce off the rim. Hames is there for the board. Gives it to Stevie Dallas. Dallas is going to bring it up the floor here for the Blue Devils. He's across the center court stripe. Gives it off to Noah Travis. Jeremiah was going to try to send it baseline, but nobody was there, and that's going to be a turnover. Bring it up the floor will be Murray County. Murray County with the basketball. They'll dribble back up between the circles, work it to the right wing side. Now they'll dribble back up towards the top of the key. In between the circles they have it. Now back to the right wing side. Long range three. That's high off the back of the rim. Board is taken by Murray County. They may get another look. Backing his way in. Missing the shot. Murray County's number 10, Judah Woodall. But what an aggressive play there. Challenging a couple of defenders underneath. Substitutions into the game. Jaquinnis Hurd's back into the game. Noah Travis will bounce it over to Chase Allen, the left wing side. Little runner by Hames is going to be missed. Rebound's going to be taken by Murray County. Vineyard came down with it across the center court stripe. The Indians into the paint. Shots blocked by Jaquinnis. Coming out with it is going to be Stevie Dallas. He dribbles back the other end of the floor. They're going to lob it down to Noah Travis over on the left wing side. Now they go back up towards the top of the key to Stevie Dallas. He'll back up. They'll set up the half-court offense. They send it around to the right wing side over to Jaden Hames. Now on to Stevie Dallas. He'll bounce it out to Chase Allen. Allen on to Noah Travis. Fakes off a defender. Kicks it back out to Dallas. They close on him fast, so he passes it to Hames for three. Yes, sir. Jaden Hames knocks down his second three of the game. It's 31-13. And Murray County gets out of control as they go the other way. And I understand we dropped on our radio connection again just a little bit ago, but I think we're back. We apologize for that. We've had some internet networking issues back at the studio that we've been trying to resolve for the last, month and a half or so. And for some reason, we're just having a hard time getting that sorted out. So it kicks us off the internet quite a bit there in the studio. But luckily, I think it's back. But right now, Model's up 31-13 with 1:39 left to go here in the second quarter of the ball game. Ja'Kennis Hurd is going to send it in to Riley Chapman, who's in off the bench. They get it over to Stevie Dallas, down low to Chase Allen, who's standing near the bucket, puts it up, and it rattles in. Chase Allen with 6 points in the first half. Model out to a 20-point lead, 33-13. Foul's going to be charged against Allen. Murray County will get ready to send things in motion on their offensive side of the floor. Braylon Myers will send it in. They get it off the left wing side, and Woodall will bounce it off to a teammate, number 20, Avery Jones. He'll back up and set up the half-court offense here for Murray County. Murray County with it. Now in between the circles, Braylon Myers with it. Now they'll send it to the paint, off the glass, no good. Rebound's going to be taken by Hurt. Stevie Dallas across center court, now gives it to Ja'Kennis Hurd. He fires left. Riley Chapman back up to Stevie Dallas, now around to Ja'Kennis, on to Jaden Hames. Hames will lob it underneath the Ja'Kennis, backs in on a defender, puts it up, too strong off the glass, and the board is going to go to Judah Woodall, and Murray County's got it on the right wing side. Murray County with the ball. They're going to dribble out and set up their half-court offense with 34 seconds left to go. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Model leads it by 20. 33-13 is your score. They go to the top of the key, dribble towards the free throw, it underneath, shakes off two defenders, misses the shot. It was a nice move, but couldn't get the finish. It stays with Murray County. Slips as he goes towards the ball. Chase Allen comes out with it. Ja'Kennis Hurd now with it. 10 seconds and the shot clock turned off. Steely Dallas fires it off to Hames on the left wing side. Off balance shot. That's going to be a miss, but the putback is there for Riley Chapman. And that is the end of the first quarter. Model up 35-13. Everybody runs to the locker room. Tons of momentum on the Model side of things. So again, we're at halftime with your Model Blue Devils leading this one 35-13 over Murray County. We're going to send it back to the studio here for a 3-minute timeout, and we'll be back for more high school hoops here on WLAQ.
most affordable bachelor's degree in Northwest Georgia is right here at Georgia Highlands College. High quality and career focused. That's what you can expect at GHC. Apply today at highlands.edu.
welcome you back inside Woodard Gymnasium, where Model is well in control of this game through a half, 35-13, but still, 2 8-minute quarters coming up in just a little bit. So there is time if Murray County can surge there in the second half to try to make a game of it, but they're going to have to act quickly with as large of a deficit as they have here at halftime, down by 22. Again, your halftime score, Model 35 to Murray County's 13. Let's run down the scoring and how everything would shake out there in the first half of the basketball game. We're going to start with Murray County again trailing 35-13, but they would pick up 6 points from Braxton Vineyard, 2 points from Waylon Stanley, 3 points from Landon Bennett, 2 points from Judah Woodall. Meanwhile, for the Model Blue Devils, who lead the game at halftime again 35-13, you'll have 9 points from Jaden Hames, 3 points for Stevie Dallas, 2 for Riley Chapman, 6 for Chase Allen, 5 points for Kenneth Herb, and then also with 9 points is going to be Jeremiah Hurd. Model would outscore Murray County 15-6 in the first quarter. They would outscore Murray County 20-7, outscore them by 13 points there in the second quarter to amass a 35-13 lead here at halftime. We're glad you're with us tonight with live coverage on WLAQ, also the video stream while we got a stoppage in play. It's a good time for us to thank everybody involved in the broadcast tonight. If you're watching the video, the crew consists of Millie Potts and Kayla Bice on cameras tonight. Mike Garrett is the director. Replay is Ryland Scott. Scoreboard is Nathan Patterson. In arena, PA tonight is Grayson Atkins. And then I have commentary on the radio and the live stream. For better or worse, I'm Matt Davis. Lynn Butler's back at the radio studio tonight, and he's had a lot of work to do tonight because we've had some issues losing our connection back at the studio, and he's had to help us get back on the air several times. So those can be kind of stressful situations on this end and on that end. So certainly want to acknowledge and thank our buddy Lynn Butler back at the studio for helping get us back on the air when we've dropped tonight. So hopefully we're past that, but you never know. If we have another drop, we'll figure out a way to get it back on the air. But anyway, glad you're with us. We've got about 4 minutes until we start the second half of play. Again, Model leads this one 35-13 over Murray County. Mentioned to you back in December on the 9th. Model would lose at Murray County 52-49, so they came into this game eyeing some revenge. And so far, I'd say they're getting it. Well, folks, we're going to send it back to the studio for a 3-minute timeout. 3-minute timeout down the line. Glad you're with us. We're looking forward to the start of the second half. It's coming up. Let's step out for 3 minutes.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of this year's live stream: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialist. We would also like to acknowledge those who have made contributions to support this year's live stream. If you would like to support live streaming Blue Devil basketball, please consider making a donation by scanning the QR code that's on your screen now. Or if you're a business and would like to advertise with Northwest Georgia Media, or if you would just like information on our company, please send an email to info@nwgeorgiamedia.com. Thank you for your support.
All right, folks, we welcome you back into live coverage of model basketball presented by Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales on WLAQ and also the Northwest Georgia Media live stream. And we're glad to be here inside the Woodard Gymnasium for you tonight to bring you coverage. You couldn't make it to the ball game, but the place to be is in the gym because the video looks great, and hopefully we provide some pretty good commentary and bring some incitement to you. But the one thing that you can't get on television or on the radio is the atmosphere you get inside the gym, but sometimes you can't make it, so we're glad to provide you coverage when you can't be here with us. But anyway, 7:45 left to go in the ball game. Model leads it coming out of the break, 35-13. Murray County's going to bring it up the floor. They get it over to Avery Jones. He'll bring it across the center court stripe. Now he's going to leave it off to the top of the key, and Hawkins, they bounce it underneath, turns, challenges Jeremiah Hurd, somehow gets it to the rim and through. That's going to be Braxton Vineyard with 7:27 left to go, and Model leading at 35-15. Stevie Dallas has got the ball. He'll set things up on offense here for the Blue Devils. He'll back out in between the circles, picks up his dribble, is going to send it to Jeremiah Hurd, who's at the top of the top of the key. Dribbling baseline with the ball now is Hames. It flies off of his hand, poked out of bounds by Murray County. So it's actually going to stay here with the Blue Devils. To inbound the ball is going to be Stevie Dallas. So now about 1 minute into your third quarter, nobody has scored. Well, Murray County does have one bucket here in the quarter. They bounce it in. Ball is going to be stolen away. Stevie Dallas has it back. He's going to send it over to Jaden Hames, who's going to give it back to Dallas. Dallas now around center court with it, loses the handle as he spins around trying to make a move down the sidelines. Foul's going to be on Stevie Dallas. Dallas picks up his second personal foul of the game. They're going to feed it into the backcourt, and Avery Jones. Jones is going to bring it across the center court stripe, fires it off to the right wing side. Dribbling back up top with it's going to be Bennett. Now to the left wing. They fire it to the corner of the left wing side. Now back up top go the Murray County Indians. They'll drive into the paint. Turn. There's a, well, thought we were going to see a shot from the free throw line. Instead, it's a runner from Braxton Vineyard, who now has 10 points in the ball game. A Model leads at 35-17, but it's a 4-0 run to start the half for Murray County. Model's got the ball. Stevie Dallas with it on the left wing side. Dribbling, picks up his dribble. And Coach Travis is going to have to call a timeout. We're going to do the same thing. Again, Murray County opens up the third quarter, the first 2 minutes, with a 4-0 run. And we're going to step out for 30 seconds. We'll be back. Kenneth Hurd to set things in motion on offense for the Blue Devils. He surveys the floor, fires it across to the near side to Riley Chapman. He tries to pass to Travis. The pass is picked off the glass. It's going to be no good. He does draw the contact. So we're going to see free throw shooting here. That was on Riley Chapman. There are going to be free throw shots coming up here for the for the Indians. Going to the stripe is going to be Bennett for the first time in the ball game. Haven't seen a lot of free throws in this game. First shot's on the way. That one's through. We'll get ready for the second free throw. Another free throw coming up for Bennett. Shot on the way, and that one's going to be through as well. He makes them both. That's 35-19. Model still is yet to score here in the second quarter of the ball game. Travis across the center court stripes, going to give it to Chapman. Chapman dribbles towards the left wing side, leaves it for Travis, goes back up top to Jaquinnis, onto the right wing to Chapman. On to Jakenis Hurd. They fling it across to Hames. There's a three-point look for him, and it's through. Jaden Hames connects for his third three of the basketball game, and Model has a bucket. Murray County with the ball on the other end. They'll drive right into the paint. Shot is too strong off the glass. Rebound's going to be taken by Model. They'll go across the center court stripe. Hames will kick it out to the right wing side to Riley Chapman, who'll fire it up top here to Noah Travis, setting up their half-court offense. Hurd on the right wing side to Chapman. Chapman bounces it back over to Noah Travis. He directs some traffic back over to Chapman. Lobs it underneath to Jeremiah Hurd. He scores and gets fouled. So we're going to see Jeremiah go into the free throw with another three-point opportunity. So one shot coming up here for Jeremiah Hurd. Three players go over to talk to Jacob Travis as Jeremiah gets ready to shoot the shot. And they will go backcourt. Here's the shot. It's going to carry him off the rim. Rebound's going to be taken by the Indians and Waylon Stanley. Bringing it up the floor here for the Indians is going to be Jones. He's across the center court stripe. Now to the top of the key they go. They'll drive towards the lane. Kicks it out to left wing side. There's a three-point look. In and out. Won't go. Falls off the rim. Picked up by Model. Riley Chapman motors across the center court stripe. Ball is going to be picked off. Brought back the other way. Murray County getting it to the rim, but a foul is going to be charged. And a technical against Jeremiah Hurd. He turns around wondering what the call is. I'm not sure what he did to upset the official, but teed up is going to be Jeremiah. Jacob Travis is getting his players back. The Boo Birds come out here on the Model side. Jacob Travis is pulling his team over. Talk to him a little bit. And officials are going to talk a little bit. But again, a technical was called on Jeremiah Hurd. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. But going to the free throw line all alone is going to be Waylon Stanley. He'll have two, and then obviously Murray will have possession of the ball. Shots on the way, he misses. Fans a little bit more spirited this time in terms of their heckling of the free throw shooter. Disagreement of the technical foul. He makes them both. And then we'll get ready for the free throws here from the shooter. Who's at the line now? That's Avery Jones. He'll have a couple of shots. That one's through, so there were the free throw shots from the foul and then the free throw shots from the technical foul. Avery Jones has got one. They've made three in a row, make it four. That's a big swing. My goodness. And then the Indians also get possession of the basketball. So you had free throw shots from the shooting foul, free throw shots from the technical foul. They made them all four, and then because of the technical, the Indians get the ball. My goodness. 40-23, 17-point lead for Model. Murray County's got the basketball. They're going to send it up to the top of the key to Hawkins. He'll bounce it underneath. Turns, puts up the little floater, misses. Rebound's going to go to Model. The Blue Devils will bring it back. Jakenis Hurd's got it. They try to send it across the court. It's picked off. There's Hawkins, kind of a wild shot. Karam's off the rim. Jaden Hames is there. He collects the rebound, kicks it out to the right wing side to Chapman. He'll slow things up. Tight defense right now from Murray County. My goodness. Chase Allen's got it, backs his way into the paint, gets ready to post up, kicks it out to Hames, back up top to Noah Travis. Now on the left wing side to Jakenis Hurd, a three-point look. That caroms off the rim. Ball is going to be knocked loose. Bringing it down the floor is going to be Bennett. He drives in. That's going to be an offensive foul against Murray County, and number 5, Landon Bennett, is coming back to the Blue Devils. Blue Devils lead at 40-23, 3:49 left to go here in the third quarter of the ball game. Jakenis Hurd ready to sit to inbound the ball here for the Blue Devils. Jakenis will feed it in to Noah Travis. Travis will leave it off for Riley Chapman over on the far side. Travis now with it. He's going to send it on to the left wing side, and Hames puts up the three-pointer. That's going to be in and out. And a jump ball is going to be called in pursuit of the rebound. It's coming back to Murray County this time. Parker Hawkins is going to send it in to Avery Jones, who'll bring it up the floor here for Murray County. He'll dribble up the floor very slowly across the timeline. He goes up to the top of the key. Hawkins with it. Sends it into the paint, puts up the shot. That's off the front of the rim. A battle for the rebound. It's kept in bounds by Murray, but it goes to Model. Noah Travis on to Hurd, sends it to the right wing side, dribbling baseline with it was Hames, tries to send it on to Chapman, and it's going to be with the Blue Devils. It was deflected out of bounds apparently by one of the Murray County defenders. So it stays on the Blue Devils side of the floor. Model leads it by 17, 40-23 with 3:10 left to go in the third quarter. We're almost to the 3-minute mark here of the third period of the basketball game. Stevie Dallas surveys the floor. He's going to lob it into Jaden Hames. Hames will send it on to Noah Travis. Now back around to Hurd, out to Stevie Dallas. Long three-point look, and he buries it. Stevie Dallas with 2 threes in the ball game. Murray County across the timeline. He's at the top of the key with it. Hawkins has got it. He goes in, spins around as he goes into the paint, misses the shot. Allen collects the rebound. Stevie Dallas across the center court stripe. They send it down low to Jaquinnis Hurd. That's off the glass and through. Jaquinnis Hurd now with 7 points, 45-23. Model back out to a 22-point lead. And the ball is nearly collected by Jaquinnis Hurd as it went into the backcourt as Murray County was trying to chase it down. So we get ready for Murray County to inbound the ball and bring it back up the floor with 2:29 left to go in the third quarter. Murray County will bounce it in. Hawkins sends it over to Avery Jones. He's going to bring it across the midcourt stripe. Now with it's going to be Garland. Now they go down low. Ball is going to be deflected out of bounds by Model. Joey Samples to check into the game here for the Blue Devils. Checking out is going to be Jaquinnis Hurd. So on the floor right now for the Blue Devils, Jaden Hames, Joey Samples, Noah Travis, Chase Allen, and Stevie Dallas off the inbound pass. They bang it off the board. Braxton Vineyard with another bucket. He's got 12 points. 45-25 Model on top. And there's an easy layup underneath by Chase Allen. He's got 8 points in the game. 47-25 Model back to a 22-point lead. Murray County with it on the other end. They spin around into the paint. Shots up. A little jump shot there by Parker Hawkins. He's got his first bucket of the game. That was a nice move and finish. Stevie Dallas across the timeline gives it off to Chase Allen. He's in the paint. Backs his way in, puts up the shot. Pulling it down is going to be Woodall. Bringing it back the other way is going to be Murray County. They dribble down towards the low block. Stevie Dallas picks it off. Here he comes the other end. One-on-one underneath. Shakes off the defender, scores, and gets the contact. Stevie Dallas. Dallas going to the free throw line with a 3-point opportunity. Model with a 22-point lead. Checking into the game here for Murray County is Brady Stainton. Jaquinnis Hurd checks in for Noah Travis. Stevie Dallas at the free throw line, ready to try to convert this 3-point play. So Dallas at the stripe, getting ready to shoot. Shots on the way, and that was going to be through. It rattles in, and now the score moves to 50-27 in favor of the Blue Devils, up by 23. 1:22 left to go in the third quarter of the ball game. Indians with the basketball. They feed it back in between the circles, setting up a play. Brady Stanton's got it, fires it to the right wing side. They'll stop there. Ball is loose. Blue Devils come out with it, and there's a layup for Jaquinnis Hurd, who goes coast to coast. Jaquinnis with 9. 52-27 Model on top, under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Indians with the ball on the other end, a little floater. That one's going to carry them off the front of the rim. Stevie Dallas across the timeline on to Chase Allen. He drives towards the paint, kicks it out to Hames. Long three, that was off the back of the rim. Long rebound picked up by Murray County. They motor the other way. Put up the shot, miss. Jaquinnis Hurd gets the rebound, gives it off to Hames. Hames dribbles back the other way to Stevie Dallas. Thought about the three, fires it right, gives it to Samples, back up to Stevie Dallas. There's Jaquinnis Hurd, jacks up the three, and yes, sir. Jackennis Hurd knocks down a three, and Coach Linder from Murray County has seen enough. He calls the timeout. 21 seconds on the clock, third quarter. Timeout on the floor, Model 55, Murray 27. Back after a 30-second break.
The most affordable bachelor's degree in Northwest Georgia is right here at Georgia Highlands College. High quality and career focused. That's what you can expect at GHC. Apply today at highlands.edu.
.21 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. Model has been in charge of this game pretty much from the beginning of the game. They lead at 55-27 over Murray County. Murray County beat Model at their place on the 9th of December, 52-49. So I'm sure they probably wouldn't talk about it, but you have to figure that revenge was on the mind of the Blue Devils coming into this game. And as we mentioned to you before, they're getting it so far. There's a little floater. It's made by Parker Hawkins. 55-29. Here's the last shot of the third quarter. A little floater, a little runner there from Jackennis Hurd. It's missed. And at the end of the third quarter, Model is going to lead it 55-29. We're going to send it back to the studio for a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back for the final 8 minutes of the ball game after these messages. Model with the ball to start the final quarter, and Noah Travis, his first shot he's taken in the game, and he buries a three. 58-29 is your score. Model on top, and they start the fourth quarter with a bang. Great shot by Noah. Murray County's got the basketball. They dribble towards the free throw line. Shots up the high off the glass and through for Parker Hawkins. He's got 6 points in the game. Model brings it back the other way after the made shot from Murray County. Stevie Dallas now with the ball. Sends it up top to Jaden Hames. Down to Noah Travis. Noah back to Stevie Dallas. Around to Jackennis Hurd. He's going to get it down to Jeremias. Out to Hames for three. That's high off the back of the rim. Rattles off. Bringing it back the other way is going to be Landon Bennett. Shot is going to be blocked. Shot off the glass. The follow-up is going to be good. Brendan Harrison, his first bucket of the game. Model leads at 58-33, so a 25-point lead. We've got 6:50 left to go in the ball game. Stevie Dallas with the ball over on the, kind of between the circles and shaded to the near side. Now he's far on the near side. Back around the left wing side to Noah Travis. He'll give it up top to Jackennis Hurd. Now on to Stevie Dallas. Back up top to Noah on the left wing side. They lob it in there to Jeremias Hurd, and he scores, gets the foul. So we're going to see him at the free throw line with a three-point opportunity. Harrison's charged with the foul for Murray County. Jeremias Hurd at the free throw line trying to convert a three-point play, as we're going to have Jack Robinson checking the game here for the Blue Devils and Jackennis Hurd. Robinson enters the game for the first time today. Jeremias at the free throw line puts the shot in the air, and that's a three-point play conversion. 61-33, Model with a whopping lead right now in this ball game. With only 6 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. There's Hawkins for three. That one's going to be off the rim. Rebound taken by Model. Bringing it back the other way, Stevie Dallas. Gives it off to Jack Robinson. Back up top to Travis. On the right wing side they go. Baseline dribble. Kick out to Robinson. Great ball movement there for the Blue Devils. They send it back to Robinson. Ball nearly stolen away, but it stays with the Blue Devils and Hames. Travis on to Robinson. Robinson will lob it underneath to Jeremias. A kick out to Hames. He goes into the paint, and that's going to roll off the front of the rim. Can't get the layup as he cut towards the basket. Indians on the other end of the floor. Hawkins with it directing traffic. Hawkins will try to drive around a screen and into the paint. Puts up a little floater. That's off the side of the rim. Dallas and the lob underneath to Hames between two defenders and scores. Jaden Hames with another bucket. Hames has got 14 in the game. 63-33, Model with a 30-point lead with 5 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. That one's going to rattle through. Brady Stainton with his first bucket of the game. And it's 63-35. Across the timeline goes Travis. He'll give it off to Stevie Dallas. Now back on to Robinson. They try to get it back to Noah. It's going to be poked out of bounds on the deflection by Parker Hawkins over on the Model bench, and it's going to stay with the Blue Devils. Checking into the game here for Murray County is going to be Braylon Myers. Robinson is going to inbound the ball here for the Blue Devils. Gives it off the left wing side, and Camden Oswalt. They try to go inside to Jeremias. The ball's going to sail out of bounds. It's coming back to Murray County. So Murray County will inbound the ball here for the Indians, and they'll bring it up the floor. They get it off the left wing side. Now they'll dribble towards the low block, bouncing underneath. Shot's going to be blocked by Jeremias Hurd. Hurd will send it to Robinson, who brings it across the center court stripe. They fling it across to Noah Travis, back up top to Stevie Dallas. Dallas fires it back to Noah, dribbles baseline, little runner, and it's going to sail over the rim. Rebound's going to be, the ball's going to be back in the hands of Murray County. They come back the other way. Back to the top of the key they go. They'll bounce it back out around the perimeter. Shakes off the defender, puts up the shot, misses for the board. There is Jeremias Hurd. Robinson now with the ball on the other end for Model. Camden Oswalt is going to get it. Into the corner for Noah Travis. That's going to be off the side of the backboard. Bounces it back out to Stevie Dallas for three, and good. Stevie Dallas knocks down another one. His third made three of the basketball game. And Model increases their lead back to 31. It's 66-35 with 3:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Foul on the other end is going to be on Stevie Dallas. Going to the free throw line is going to be Landon Bennett, who will be shooting a couple of free throws. Landon in the game has been to the stripe one other time. That was in the third quarter where he knocked down a couple of free throws. That one caroms off the rim, his first miss from the stripe in the ball game. More subs coming into the game for the Blue Devils. Joey Samples checks in, as well as Javon Samples and the number 22, Bo Couch. Also on the floor for Model, you've got Camden Oswalt and Jack Robinson remaining on the floor. Shots on the way, and that one rattles off the rim. There's Joey Samples for the board. He gives it off to Javon Samples, who's going to bring it up the floor for the Blue Devils. He's across the center court stripe on the Couch to Robinson. Oswalt, who's on the right wing side, back up to Couch. Here's Javon Samples for three. That's high off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Braylon Myers, and Murray County brings it back the other way. He'll pick up his dribble, send it back up top, backing up Stainton. Stainton at the top of the key. They'll send it back to the top of the key. Now they go down low, off the glass and through for Mr. Stainton. He's going to the stripe after being fouled, so a three-point opportunity coming up here for the Indians. Cuts it to a 29-point game. Model on top 66-37 with 3:19 left to go in the ball game. Stainton standing at the free throw line with a free throw, trying to convert a three-point play. The shot is on the way, and he does convert. So the score moves to 66-38 with 3:18 left to go in the ball game. Brief wrap-up show after the end of the night's game. I'm about toast, to be honest with you. Bo Couch set to send it in motion. He's going to get it into the backcourt to Javon Samples. Samples now on to Couch to Robinson at the top of the key. Now on to Camden Oswalt. Now back up top to Javon Samples. He'll try to get it into Joey. It's picked off. Coming back the other way after picking off the pass is Woodall. He goes coast to coast, then kicks out to the right wing side. They try to go back to the top of the key. The ball's poked loose, but it's going to stay with Murray County. Indians with the basketball, zone defense from Model. They send it to the left wing side. Now they'll dribble back up towards the top of the key. The ball's loose, stays with Murray County. They drive towards the paint. And a whistle and a foul is going to be charged against the Blue Devils. Blue Devils with all subs into the game right now. We'll go ahead and tell you who they are again. Joey Samples, Javon Samples, Jack Robinson, Camden Oswalt, and Bo Couch. Murray County set to inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Oswalt's going to pick off the inbound pass. And I believe it was a double dribble. So that's a turnover on the Blue Devils. It's coming back to the Indians. Thomas Patterson checks into the game for the Blue Devils, getting some playing time here late in the game. Murray County set to inbound the ball. You probably heard the PA announcer, not on the microphone, but cheering for his buddy Thomas. They're really good buddies. He got really excited when he saw Thomas coming into the game. The bounce pass goes into Murray County. They go in and lay it in. That was a nice bucket there by number 10, Judah Woodall. His second bucket of the game, 66-40. Model with it on the other end. They feed it to the left wing side to a cutting Oswalt, who kicks it out. Robinson for three. That one's off the side of the rim. Rebound's going to go to Judah Woodall. He'll bring it up the floor and pass it across the center court stripe. Now they go to the right wing side. They go underneath. Little hook shot's going to be made by Harrison. His second bucket of the game. And Model gets set to inbound the ball. Again on the floor for the Blue Devils, you've got Couch, Javon Samples, Jack Robinson, Oswalt, and then Thomas Patterson. 1 minute and 59 seconds left to play. Jack Robinson across the timeline for the Blue Devils. Dribbles up top, gives it to Javon Samples. Long range three, that caroms off the rim. Patterson with the putback after getting the rebound. There's his first bucket of the game, Thomas Patterson. Dribbling baseline are the Indians. They go to the right wing side, try to dribble baseline again. Now they go back out around the perimeter with it into the paint. Shot is up and through. That's going to be Isaac Taylor with his first bucket of the game and off the bench. 68-44, Model on top. 126 left to go in the game. Bo Couch feeds it off to Robinson underneath. They try to get it to Patterson. Ball is deflected loose. It's going to be with Murray County. They'll fire it cross court to the other side. Open three-point look, and he drills it. Good shooting by Joseph Garland, who knocks down a three-pointer. Model brings it back the other way. Jack Robinson will give it to Couch. He goes up the center of the floor, feeds it back over to Robinson. Robinson will go back up top to Javon. Now to Couch on the right wing side. Tries to dribble between his legs. Picks it up inside to Oswalt. Cutting towards the basket. Camden Oswalt with his first basket of the game. 70-47. 46 seconds left on the clock. Here's Murray County on the other end, missing the shot. Robinson's there for the rebound. He'll bring it back the other way for the Blue Devils. 38 seconds on the clock. Fires it left. Oswalt's got it. Bo Couch set to set things in motion on offense for the Blue Devils on their side of the floor, about to inbound in front of the Model bench, working from left to right. They got 31 seconds left on the clock. Model is going to win this one. It's just a matter of what is the final score. This one felt like it was decided in the first quarter or second. They get it out to Robinson. He bounces it underneath. Bo Couch for two in and out. Gets his own rebound, though. Loses the handle. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's off on Model, so it's coming back here to Murray County with a shot clock turned off. They'll bring it up the floor. Brady Staten's got it. He's across the center court stripe. Dribbles at the top of the key. Passes it out to a teammate. They try to lob it underneath. Bo Couch is there. Picks off the pass. Gives it off to Robinson. He'll dribble across the center court stripe. Fires it over to Javon. And Samples is going to pass it back to Couch. And it looks like the Blue Devils will dribble out the final seconds, and they do. Your final score, Model the winner today, 70-47 over Murray County. Model improves to 13-3 on the season, 6-1 in Region 7AA. Meanwhile, Murray County falls to 7-10 on the year, and they fall to 5-2 in Region 7AA play. 5-2 in Region 7AA play. Easy for me to say. We're going to send it back to the studio, so I've got about 2 minutes to set up my scorebook. We'll come back and give you the final totals for tonight and wrap things up. Thanks for listening to basketball here on WLAQ and also the live stream. We're back in 2 minutes to wrap it up. Model wins it.
You belong at Georgia Highlands College. Helping you achieve your college and career goals is important to us because your success matters at GHC. Apply today at highlands.edu.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of this year's live stream: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialist. We would also like to acknowledge those who have made contributions to support this year's live stream. If you would like to support live streaming Blue Devil basketball, please consider making a donation by scanning the QR code that's on your screen now. Or if you're a business and would like to advertise with Northwest Georgia Media, or if you would just like information on our company, please send an email to info@nwgeorgiamedia.com.
Welcome back into Woodard Gymnasium, where it was a long and fun night of basketball. Model Blue Devils on top at the end of 4 quarters of play here in the boys' game. 70-47 was your final score. And we'll go ahead and break down the scoring, and we'll get out of here. Murray County Indians would pick up 12 points from Braxton Vineyard, 5 points from Brady Staten, 4 points from Waylon Stanley, 5 points from Landon Bennett, 4 points from Judah Woodall, 6 from Parker Hawkins, 2 from Avery Jones, 3 from Joseph Garland, 4 points from Brendan Harrison, and 2 points from Isaac Taylor. That should total up, at least I hope it does, to their 47 points scored in the game. Now for the Model Blue Devils, and when I totaled it up, I did it really quickly. I came up 1 point short, so I'm leaving somebody 1 point short, but I couldn't figure out where it was, so I apologize for that. But Jaden Hames, I have him with 14 points, made 3 threes in the basketball game. Stevie Dallas had him with 12. He would make 3 threes in the basketball game. 2 points for Camden Oswalt, Riley Chapman with 2, 3 points for Noah Travis. I have Chase Allen with 8, 12 points for Jakenis Hurd, and then 2 points for Thomas Patterson, and then I had 14 points for Jeremiah Hurd. But again, when I added it up real quick, I only came up with 69, so I missed one somewhere. So I apologize for that inaccuracy there. But thanks for listening to the broadcast or watching on the live feed. Model the winners here in the nightcap, 70-47, the final score. Want to take one more opportunity to thank the broadcast crew for tonight's games. We'll start with the broadcast crew from the video stream, Millie and Caleb Bice on cameras, director Mike Garrett, replay Ryland Scott, scoreboard Nathan Patterson, in arena PA Grayson Atkins, and then Lynn Butler back at the radio studio. For everybody, I'm Matt Davis saying good night, everybody. Hope you have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you soon. So long.